Hey everyone. I decided to make this video because I noticed that a lot of people on YouTube are coming out and talking about their spiritual experiences that they've been going through. I've kind of been hesitant because I have this irrational fear of publicity, but I wanted to talk about a very important tradition that's going on. Um, You may have heard of it, probably not because it's not too well known. It's called Munay-Ki, and what it is, it's a ancient tradition that's been passed down from the Mayan lineage for thousands of years. Munay-Ki literally means universal love energy. Munay means universal love, and Ki is another word for chi or energy. So it's something that has been passed down from the Mayan elders through generations and generations, all the way to the present moment. It's still going on, and it's something that I have been very blessed to be a part of. And I just received some of my rights today, and I'll go into what that means later. But I've noticed that in this session, there was about 3 times as many people as I usually see going to this. So to me, that was a sign that this energy is spreading fast. And I want more people to know about it because it's very helpful in going through these changes that are going on right now that a lot of people might be noticing, sometimes called the pole shift or December 21st, whatever you want to talk about. So basically, it's these 9 rites of passage that every person goes through, and they are transferred via energy or Reiki through the hands, and also through the energy field. We all have an aura or an energy field that surrounds us. And in this energy field, our DNA is stored. All of our DNA from all of our past lives. Everything that we think, have experienced, everything we've seen. And there are people out there that have the ability to see into your aura, and they're able to read you and give you what you need. Like I said, I've been very blessed to meet some very powerful healers in my area who have transferred this to me, and now I want to make it available to everyone. So these 9 rites, you go through them based on 4 different animals or 4 directions. The first animal is the snake, the second is the jaguar, and the third is the hummingbird, and the last is the eagle. You go through these 9 rites starting with the snake, and the snake is about shedding your old skin, just like a snake does. You shed your old beliefs, you start to change, you see things differently, experience different things. I personally have been through it once, all the way through, and I'm on my second time around, which means that I'm experiencing it through the jaguar, which is more having to do with facing fear and gaining strength. It's not so confusing as it was the first time, and shedding my old beliefs. One of the rites that, actually the first one that you get if you decide to do this, and I'll explain how to go about that and where to find groups in your area that might be doing this. One of the rites is called the Seer's Rite, and it opens your heart chakra and connects it to your third eye, which allows you to perceive things differently. You are able to see energy and spirit. And one thing I want to make clear is that this is different for every person. My experience will not be the same as yours or anybody else. It's unique to the individual, and the healer and the practitioner that is handing it down knows exactly how to deal with this and gives you what you need all the time. They never give you too much. So, if you're interested in more and learning more about what this is, I highly recommend it, because there's a lot going on right now. As you may know, everything is a frequency or a vibration. Even your body is vibrating. Everything around you is vibrating. Everything is a frequency. What this is doing is raising your frequency so that you are more open to higher dimensions. You might experience things and see things, feel things, maybe even hear things that other people around you might not experience. But it's important to remember that the experience is unique to you, and not everybody is on the same frequency as you. The more you work with yourself spiritually and raise your kundalini, if you don't know what that is, I recommend looking on Google what kundalini is. It's very powerful energy that's inside all of us, and it has the power to transform your lives in ways that you wouldn't believe possible. Very ancient. The Egyptians knew about it. Interestingly enough, the symbol is actually what's used in our medicine. In hospitals, you see the two snakes winding up the staff with the wings on the top. That's the symbol for kundalini. Anyways, Munay-Ki is working with kundalini energy. It's working on raising your frequency so that you may attract higher frequency things to you. If you're vibrating at a low frequency, you're vibrating in a state of fear. And that's easy to do, especially now with all the media and things that are going on. We are constantly being bombarded with fear. But there's really nothing to be afraid. It's all an illusion. And if you go into this practice, you will start to see that's true. So, Munay-Ki, universal love energy. You can go to Munay, MUNAY -KI.org and look up exactly what that is. There's a lot of information. And there's also some books out there on this stuff. One of a really good one is The Four Insights by Alberto Villaldo. And it explains these four animals and the four directions and what Munay-Ki is and how the Mayans have been using it to help us make this transition that we're going through. Another thing you can do, I guess there's this site, meetup.com. They have a lot of spiritual groups in your area. People post things on there when they're meeting, and you can find a group that is like-minded on your same frequency. You know, you attract the people that you want to attract. I guess that's all I really wanted to say, and I hope this helps someone. I know it's confusing right now, and all this talk about the shift and ascension and December 21st. In my experience, I've been discovering that it's not a one-day thing. It's not going to be, the mothership comes down from outer space and saves us all. It doesn't really work like that. You have to work on yourself, and when you work on yourself, you start to see the world differently. You are literally changing your reality. And this is just a really helpful tool on how to do that. All right. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope I helped you on this journey.